Kia ora everyone, it's great to be doing another video. I saw that quite a lot of you had seen the video that I originally posted with the songs. Last video I talked about how I would be reading from the Little Yellow Digger Treasury, which is one of my favourite books. I love treasury books because you got like 5 different options in them. I have Miss Pickles who is helping me today. Fire sirens have just gone off, so she's a bit cranky, I'll put it lightly. But she's okay. She's missing going to her own school, so she goes to school with Papa now. But she's happy that we're all back, aren't you? Hey, say hello. Can you wave? Wave. Say hi. All right. I'll read the treasury. So my favourite story in this is about a little orca whale. And I know that quite a lot of the children like this one too. So this is the Little Yellow Digger Saves the Whale. Rolling and leaping at their play, two whales swam in the sunlit bay. The tide was turning quickly. The mother felt it go, and straight away swam out to sea, but the baby was just too slow. And now it lay there gasping in the growing heat of the day, while its very worried mother swam up and down the bay. Peekaboo. But the Little Yellow Digger was not very far inland. The driver had a message to go and lend a hand. They rattled down the rocky road that led towards the sea. The little whale was stranded there. They would help to set it free. The digger drove between the rocks in the early morning sun. Its driver looked about him to see what could be done. He would have to dig a channel deep enough and wide to float the little whale out before the turning tide. The whale's home was water. Its skin must not be dry. Its sunshine would overheat and it soon might die. But people started to arrive for a picnic by the sea. Could they keep the whale alive until it was set free? Children digging in the sand were asked to lend a pail, which they would fill with water to pour upon the whale. The digger's driver promised if they would also lend a spade, he would help them build a castle when the whale had been saved. Thank you, Miss Pickles. While the digger shovelled sand, they had organised a team of young and old and tall and small to get water from the stream. Then everybody took a turn to fill buckets from a pool and pass them along the line to keep the whale cool. As they poured the water on the whale, they just seemed to know that they were trying to help it as they talked, and they called it Joe. All the while the little digger dug to make the channel bigger, and every time its shovel filled, it chugged along the shore, then emptied to make a mound, and still it went for more. The digger now had dug a trench deep enough and wide to float the little whale out upon the turning tide. But the very last few metres must be dug by spade, because the digger's clatter would make the whale afraid. The time had come, the tide had turned, the wave surged in, and the whale could swim. Right out it went, sea and spray, to join its mother in by the bay. Then everybody raised a cheer for the driver and the digger, because they set the whale free when they made the channel bigger. Now, pick up buckets, pick up spades, well, the driver said. We'll make a castle from that mound before we go to bed. They patted, they dug, they shaped the mound until on that sunny day, the biggest castle ever made stood Tree Fringe Bay, in the Tree Fringe Bay. While rolling, leaping at their play, 2 whales swam in the sunlit bay. I think that story is amazing. I think it's illustrated really well, and I'm wondering, do you guys think that you could maybe draw me some pictures of some whales in Wellington, in the water in Wellington? I would love to see some of the photos, some drawings, or you could try and draw Miss Pickles, maybe in a better mood. Which would be wonderful. I'm missing you all. We've got almost seeing the end of the tunnel, which will be awesome. And I hope everyone is still doing fantastically. I will continue to put up these videos and let you guys know on Story Park when they're up. And I've been hearing that you guys actually really like them, so yay. Ka kite. Bye. Say bye, Pickles. Can you wave? Say bye. See you later, guys.